Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again so much. First of all, for all the support. For all the support from day one. Second of all, welcome to another installment of Good People's Radio. We are so excited today to have the lovely Miss Whitney K. Ray. We got Miss Whitney K. Ray in the house representing. She got her own company. I didn't even go and tell you everything she's doing. I'm gonna let her tell y'all. But she is one of the most phenomenal individuals out here in the game. Amina, what's up, baby? Doug, cue it up, my brother. Amina. Yo, we got to get Amina in here soon again, too. Look, I'm going to play this real quick because we talking about shining with diamonds, though. Since we talking about shining with diamonds, we ain't even playing no games with y'all. Diamonds are forever. That's what they say. Roddy Tucker used to come in and I just plugged you in. Yeah.
Hi.
Go ahead and sing that shit. I ain't going to make you sing it. What's up, girl?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent. Wait a minute, you got the bounce going and everything? Girls, the bounce?
This that get up and go.
Come on, man. And you got the door knockers in this motherfucker. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? How you been? How's the family? How's what's going on?
Everybody is great. Everybody's great. Business is going well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I opened up as soon as the dentist office opened. I'm like, okay, they working, so can I.
Perfect. So
yeah.
let's start right here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank everyone for coming in. Let me shout out who's in here real quick while they just jump in and we can get right into it. Rodney Tucker, that's my brother from Texas. Doug Q, that's my brother from another. Sincerely, Ashley and KK, what up? We're just gonna jump right into it because I don't know how much time you you might want to respond to Rodney.
Who? Oh, Rodney. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you.
God almighty.
Okay.
Whitney K be shining, y'all. Whitney K be shining. Now, what's going to fuck you up is when you really see what she's doing. So, Whitney, I'm going to give you the opportunity to have the floor. If you want to shout your people out, if you want to introduce yourself, I would rather give you the floor to do that. So, the floor is yours. And thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No, thank you. This is dope. My name is Whitney. I was born and raised in Connecticut. I met Jay at a vegan festival, right?
Yes.
Yes, and at that time I was
July.
June,
July.
Huh?
Something like that. Either June or July.
Yeah, one of those hot months. But I was out there with Vegan Eats, my homegirl. Shout out to her. I don't know where she's at right now, but
Vegan Eats, what up, baby? Hold on, real quick. Vegan Eats.
Where's she at?
Love you, baby.
So at that time I was like, no, I don't have my own business. And you were like, why not? You should do something. You're a people's person, blah, 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 blah. But a few months later, here I am with my own business.
Oh, you're telling me what I said to you?
Yes. We were outside.
Shit. I missed it.
You missed it.
No, I was listening, but I thought you were talking about what Vegan was saying when we met.
When we met.
Oh, shit.
Yes. Come
back. That's hilarious. Because as I'm listening, it was catching up. You know what I mean? Go ahead, though.
You caught up now? You
wow.
You was like, you are dope. You should do something, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But November or October, I launched Shinin with a Diamond. And it's tooth gems. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on, let me get.
Yeah, let's see what's happening. Let's get it all in.
You can basically get like any color, any size. You can get gold, white gold, yellow gold, letters, numbers. You can do designs. It's pretty dope.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back to that so they can really embrace what the creativity is about.
Oh.
Yeah, because the lighting is okay. So bring it back so they can see. Yeah. So this is what she's saying, y'all. This is the business she offers. Yeah. You can customize each tooth to have your own custom. Custom gonna cost you a little bit more.
It's gonna cost.
Just have ready made.
Gonna cost.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying, so they can see what's happening. Yeah.
I have gold. I have cross money sign, Chanel. Chanel has been asked for a lot. Like, this is highly requested. But I have a jeweler out in LA. LA. I hit her up and she's on point. She sends me whatever I need. I have the Gucci bee, Mickey Mouse, a lightning bolt. You can't really tell, but
yeah, that shit dope.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's
and
dope.
I just launched my teeth whitening kits, which have been a hit. Like, I've been selling out 2 weeks in a row. I can't keep them.
So I tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come back to that.
Okay.
Let's get back to us meeting.
Okay.
And how you started and why you started the vision for your business, which made sense for you.
So how I started or why I started, because a lot of people have been asking me, like, is that a diamond on your tooth? Who did it? How'd you get it done and whatnot? So I had it for like 3 years at this point, but I work at Porsche, and I'm the face of
And I got some questions about that.
Okay.
I'll carry on my side of the story with that, but carry on.
Okay. So, I'm the face. I'm at the front. Everybody can see me. I'm getting questions, and the person that did mine, she was unavailable at the time. So I kind of just took an online class and I started offering it. I'm like, you know what? I can just do this myself. You don't need to go to school for it. It's a day class. You get certified. They send you your stuff. And here I am.
A day class for what?
Tooth gems.
What is it?
Tooth gems.
Tooth gems. I'm saying it's a day. I mean, what is the class that you would take?
You have to, it's just tooth gems. So you just have to learn how to use the product.
That's an actual class.
It's an actual class.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I had no, while you saying it, I'm like, okay.
It's a class.
This is curriculum built though.
Yeah, this is serious. Cause you mess with people's tooth,
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is real. Like, this is a big deal. Like,
and you said you saw the movie. What that got you into that?
No, I didn't see the movie.
Well, you said at the beginning, you said
I got it done. My mom gifted one to me by a friend that's a dental hygienist. So I got it done. And then people have been asking me,
what did you like about it when you saw it?
It just
I'm saying
on
you as a consumer before you saw it as a business.
Oh, when my mom came home with it, I was like, what is that? I like that.
Oh, your mom had it first.
My mom had it first.
So what did she, okay, let's explain it. Give me the story when mom first came in, wherever y'all were at, and you didn't notice it or you noticed it, and then fine. Please give us the story, because this is what we want to give people the opportunity to know how businesses are started.
Okay.
And what creates that vibe. Let me get some of that water, man.
So when my mom came home, she was all cheesed up, and I'm looking at her like, what is going on? And she was like, you noticed something? And I'm like, yeah, you got some on your tooth. You got a diamond on your tooth? I want one.
So she was smiling extra. She was just.
And I'm like, girl, where did you get that done? She was like,
right.
She's like, I made your appointment. You're already taken care of. She's going to come to your job and do it. And I was like, to my job? Okay. So she came up there with her little kit, put it on my tooth, and boom. I had
what on it? Did you have an opportunity to choose what you wanted, or what was it?
No, it was just the simple, it was just a simple crystal, Swarovski crystal.
Yeah, Swarovski, yeah.
Yeah, Swarovski, that's what I use. I didn't even know there were options until I took the class.
Right.
I didn't know. So my mom introduced this to me.
Shout out to Mama. We love you.
I love you, Mom.
Hey, Mama.
She sent me the supplies. I was like, Mom. She said,
you know what? One time for Mama. This is what we're going to do for Mama right now.
One time for Mom.
We love mama, man. Ain't nothing like mama love.
And
Mama already made your appointment because she knew once you saw it that you would like it.
I love bling.
And
I
she let her
love
pull
it.
up to the job and didn't even let you go nowhere.
Okay.
Yo, where your mama at? Your mama is G, man.
My
Hey, Mama
been in
K.
Vegas.
Mama K, we love you, baby. But so carry on with that. So when the lady pulled up to your job,
Mm-hmm.
she applied it.
Yeah, we went into the locker room, and it took her like 10 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then she left. She carried on about her business.
And what happened when you got it?
Oh
When you
my,
went
it
back
brought
in?
so much attention. Like, and I couldn't stop smiling. I'm like, oh, I have a reason to smile. I have something to show on my tooth. I have something that you don't have. So,
right. Right.
And ever since then, people will ask, is that a diamond on your tooth? And I'm like, yeah. It's not really a diamond, but you can get a real diamond on your tooth. You can. But so that's how that started. And then 3 years later, people asked, and I'm like, you know what? I think I want to look into this. I can do it myself. And then here I am.
So where did you go to look for it? So once you figured out 3 years later, you know, I loved it. I got this feedback from the people that I was doing it. I jumped into life. You're an adult. You're a mother. You have a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
What was 3 years later that said, what was that?
When I could not contact the person that did mine to do someone else's, I was a little upset. I was like, Mom, I have a referral for this person, and I can't find her.
Right.
So I did some research. And I didn't go out. Like, I just shut myself in. I self-quarantined myself. I just did my research, and I'm like, I think I want to take this serious. I think I want to do it. Like, took my notes, did my little online class. I got all my stuff, had my list made, and got my business cards made. You know, just one.
Where did you go to get your business cards made?
Vistaprint. And this too. This banner.
Walk people through it. Talk your shit. Walk people
Vistaprint.
through it.
All that's from Vistaprint.
Hold up. No, what's that back there?
It's my banner, you know.
What you got going on? Let us see. You better show off. Show your business shit that you've been doing. Look at that shit, y'all. Damn, the comments in the way, but when I save it, the comments won't be on the way. But y'all see what's happening in here. This is what happens when an entrepreneur sees an absolute no, please. Go. Can you step back out?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And can you explain, you know, why you did, because we're gonna see it backwards, right?
Yeah, let me flip it.
And that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. So explain why and how you came up with the concept name and that logo.
I'm about to flip it back to me. So
because that's dope.
Thank you.
Like the colors that you chose is so dope.
I love those colors.
Yeah.
But the name came from me talking to another entrepreneur friend, and I was like, I'm gonna launch my business, but I don't have a name. I don't know. And she's just asking me questions. We're talking and talking. Yeah. And Shinin with the diamond just like flew out of my mouth. And we're like, that's it.
Right. It just flew out.
It just
like
flew out.
Like we are drinking, y'all having tea,
No.
y'all having a couple of tequilas or something. because the reason I say that is because for people that are going to listen later, sometimes the secret sauce just comes out. Like it's not a thing that you force sometimes. Sometimes it happens and you just have to be like, you know, does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, yeah, carry on. I just want people to know, like, don't force it.
It just flew out. I don't remember what she asked, but I was like, I just want people just to be shining with a diamond in their mouth. You know, that's all I want them to do. And then I was like, oh my God, that's the name. Yeah. That is the name. And even though I have I have a bunch of Swarovski crystals, I still can order real diamonds. Like I can order real diamonds to put on your tooth. So, you know, but when people look at your tooth, they're going to say, is that a diamond on your tooth? They're not going to be like, is that a crystal on your tooth? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's where that came from. And then I like pink. Like I like pink accessories. I don't typically wear pink, but I like pink and black. So I went on Vistaprint and I created this myself.
Can we say that again? Just so
Yeah.
that people know. When you want to do something for yourself, you don't have to rely on anyone. Pan out, zoom out of that so we can respect your work. Because we need to see that. Because you have to submit that before it's printed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it says, so walk us through it. So walk us through everything while we're looking at this.
All right, so I had someone, shout out Leo Graphics. He's the one that created my logo. I told him exactly what I wanted.
Leo Graphics, what up?
Those are my lips, by the way.
Yes,
those are my lips.
That's your lips.
Those are mine.
So talk that shit.
Yeah. You know, Tooth Gems by Whitney, and it's semi-permanent, pain-free, no drilling or holes, lead and toxic free, no maintenance, dental bonded. And then I put Charlotte's favorite tooth fairy.
Okay, what does dental bond? What does dental bonded mean?
It means that I'm using the same dental adhesive that they use for braces. So it's the same exact process.
Okay. And what was the top line again? The top line? The very first line on the top.
Semi-permanent.
Semi-permanent. Expound on that so people understand exactly what your product is and how they can use your product and maximize the usage of it.
Okay, so semi-permanent, you know, it's not permanent, obviously. It can fall off. Everyone's tooth is different. But I give it, you know, at least 3 months, and it could last up to 3 years. It just depends on, you know, how you're. And
you apply it, or they can apply it themselves?
No, I apply it.
Okay.
I
Please.
Apply
Okay, Whitney. Let's stop right here.
Okay.
Let's talk about that process.
Okay.
If you want to hire my friend and love her product, walk us through when they contact you, what happens?
Okay, so when they contact me, sorry guys. I'm gonna show you everything that I use. Okay. I can either come to your house or you can come to mine. I prefer you text me so that way everything is clear and I could refer back to our text messages. But I use a LED light to cure the crystal on your tooth.
Slow down. We don't know. I have no idea what that means.
I'm gonna get to it.
Say less.
I'm gonna get to it.
Say less. Let me hush.
All right, so you clean the tooth. You make sure it's dry. You have a bonding agent. So you use glue. It looks like nail glue, but it's not. Y'all better not use nail glue on your tooth, okay? Because there's a lot of people on YouTube using Gorilla Glue and nail glue, but I'm a professional, so I would never do that.
Okay. Thank you because people need to get educated.
Yes. Yeah, like they might get excited, like, oh, it's just a crystal and I could just use nail glue. No, ma'am. No.
Lord, that's right. Tanisha, come on, you better let us know.
Don't you use that nail glue. You're going to have a missing tooth. And the tooth fairy don't come after a certain age. So
listen, this Charlotte's favorite tooth fairy. After a certain age, that shit don't work no more.
It don't work.
You on your own, bro.
You on your own. You on your own.
Yo, hold on. Hold on. Let's stay on task.
All right. So a lot of this stuff you guys might not understand, but just know that I'm using top quality dental products to basically cement the gem on your tooth. I'm curing it on with the light. This is the light that I use. And of course, I'm sanitizing every single thing, especially now. Like, I was like, is my business just gonna like flunk because everyone's paranoid? You know what I'm saying? So, but that's how I do it. It takes like 15 minutes from cleanup process, and take down. And then I'm out your way.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Remotely located, or you can come to, or they can come to you.
I'll go to Fayetteville, Greensboro, Raleigh. I have family everywhere, so whatever.
So let me ask this.
Hey Mo.
Yeah, let's shout out everybody real quick.
Mo, Chris, Tanisha.
What's up, y'all?
Juicy, Arnold.
Juicy in here. What up, Juicy? Hey, look,
DJ.
real quick. What? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
DJ 215. S Coco.
That's my brother from Philly right there. My brother from Philly. So right now, real quick, what we're doing is celebrating. We celebrating our friend right now. We celebrating our fellow entrepreneur and our sister and our queen, the one and only Miss Whitney. Miss Whitney's. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, okay. Since you started 3 years going forward, how has the response been, and what have you learned in business that you didn't know that you were going to learn as you were going through the motions?
What I have learned in the tooth gym industry, because it is a whole industry. Like, once I made my Instagram page, I was like, oh my God, this is a huge world to be like,
what?
To be in.
What?
And yes, it is. I'm telling you, from like LA, Hawaii, there's people doing tooth gyms everywhere. No Charlotte, way. I didn't even know.
I didn't either. You teaching me.
So I was like, oh my God, like I really thought I was about to be somebody. I'm like, okay, there's a million of us out here. Right. So it's truly an honor when someone hits me up and wants a tooth gym. Right.
That's real.
But I learned that some of these people are catty, drama. Sometimes I don't even want to like log into my Instagram. I'm so serious. Like, I'm just like, I can't take the negativity. It's ridiculous. Like, it's just a freaking tooth gym.
What do you mean?
Like, it's just, you could see people just like calling other people out and
about what?
Their work.
Meaning people in the, hold on.
In the tooth gym industry.
Okay.
It's real. It can get catty. It can get catty.
Wow. So not the customer, but your constituents. Wow. Is it application? Is it the quality of the merchandise? Is it the industry being flooded? Like
everything.
Wow.
Everything. It's crazy. But I'm just in my own little world. I do my own thing, and I'm on my business, and I promote as much as I can when I can. And I'm a mom first, so
what they call mom, how you pronounce it?
Mompreneur.
Mompreneur.
Yes. And
the mompreneur. And what they don't know is that if the mompreneur decide, if she makes a decision that she wants to do, you're gonna do this one day. You don't even know that she'll sell you all that too. That's why I didn't post it. I didn't type that in my I didn't type it out because we'll talk about that. But if that's something, I want to make sure that there's certain things that I made sure to highlight about you that I didn't go too far with. But if you want to talk about that.
What, the mompreneur?
The mompreneur and the.
Oh, the Porsche?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, wait. So
6,800. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say 6,800, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my research. I'm just saying.
So, side note, I started a mompreneur series. It's on my page. Me and my homegirl. She's got 2 different pages: Scorpio Designs and Here We Go. She does hair, and we started talking about like how it is being a mom and an entrepreneur. So. Right. We're gonna do another episode soon, but it's real cool. Like it's hard out here being a mom and running a business and having a full-time job. That's like 3 different things. So
talk about it. Don't move past it. Let's highlight what you're doing.
Okay.
Let's stop all that. Let's scratch everything. Let's we're going off script.
Okay.
First of all, you are you
Mhm.
first,
Mhm.
right? Dealing with, we ain't gonna get into the extra, but then you're dealing with your seed,
Mhm.
the providing that you see, and then the things that you know that you're here to do.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna ask you an order. I'm gonna ask you to elaborate. First of all, thank you so much, because I'm a product of the same thing.
Mhm.
Single mother, entrepreneur, the whole 9 yards.
Mhm.
So I don't want to give away too much of your secret sauce and potential things that you want to say, but just the challenges of the growth period from as you were a single mother as a child. I mean, as your child was younger,
Mhm.
and now where you are, and also how you don't marginalize your decisions for success
Mhm.
without living in the reality of being a mom.
Mhm. Whew, okay. So my son is 7. Um oh I'm 7 and a half.
That's right. You know what time it is?
He,
Yeah.
come
I'm
here, John.
7 and a half, bro. No,
Come
get it
here.
right.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to shortchange me.
He, say hi. Hi.
What's up, man?
Show them your tooth. Your tooth
Hold
gem.
on, let me see.
Oh
Put it
wait, hold
all
on.
in the camera too. Let's shine
Oh,
everything up.
right there. Right
What's
there.
up, man?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Let me see your hair, boy. You got your hair braided up and everything. You clean, ain't it? How you doing? How was your day today, man?
Good.
What did you learn today? Yeah, I put you on the spot. I sure did. What you learn today?
What you learn? Wait, learn from what? School.
Whatever. What did you learn that you didn't know yesterday today? What did you learn? As a matter of fact, may I ask him a question?
Ask him a question. Go ahead.
Okay.
You don't came in here.
What's your name, homeboy?
Marcus.
Marcus. It's nice to meet you, Marcus.
I'll pull at you.
What would you like to be, Marcus, when you become a older guy?
A king.
A what?
Black Panther. Black Panther king.
Wait a minute, come back. Wait, hold on. Yeah, come back. No. Why? Okay. Say that again. You want to be what?
Panther. The king.
Black.
He's the king.
Why do you want to be? Why do you want to be that?
Because he's fast.
He's fast.
And he got claws, and he's the king.
He's the king, right?
He's the boss of everything in Wakanda.
Wait. Okay. So, if you were king, what would you do?
Ask them to buy me Pokemon cards. Goodbye. Bye.
Yeah, he need the Pokemon plug, man. Hold on, let him get. No, he good. Let him get the Pokemon plug. No, he want the Pokemon plug. He good.
Okay.
He'll figure out everything else. Now, what about the Pokemon plug, man? Put me on game. I don't know about the Pokemon plug. Marcus, outside of just the Pokemon, okay, you got the Pokemon, all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got
Not
all
of the Pokemon.
Okay, I'm listening to you. You teach me. I'm listening.
I'm listening too. Teach what?
What we don't know. You were teaching. You were telling me about Pokemon. You have to teach me about Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know the importance of that. You gotta tell me. What's good with the Pokemon?
Junior, what's up with Pokemon? You have a you get a box, like a Pokemon box, and there's booster packs, and you get Pokemon cards. So what about
Booster packs and Pokemon. So what's a booster pack?
It's like a square shape or rectangle, like where the point, and it have like kind of different Pokemon on it.
Yeah.
Right.
On the front of the card. So what do you choose? Which one you want, or how does it work?
Well, I just collect them. Like, I collect them.
What's your
And
favorite?
when Lucas shows up, my friend shows up at karate and I bring my Pokemon cards. I'm gonna challenge him to a battle. We haven't had a Pokemon battle for a very long time.
Oh, so you getting prepared for a battle. That's what this, okay. So you and Lucas soon gonna have a battle about Pokemon, right?
Like who has the best cards?
Yeah, like how many damage, how many health.
Okay.
How much damage and how much health, right? That's what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got 2 more questions for you, Marcus.
Can we make it to 1?
What's your favorite food to eat?
Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
And Marcus, I'm gonna ask you one real question, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you one real question. Now I want you to give me your honest answer. And any answer you give is perfect.
Okay.
If you could do something to change the world today, what would you do to change the world today?
I will bring me I'll make it Kids Day.
You know what? Why would you make it Kids Day? No. Why would you make it Kids Day?
Because kids get to be the boss of their parents for 24 hours.
And what would a kid teach a parent?
They would go to the store, want to buy stuff.
He's dismissed. Goodbye.
No.
Marcus, hey, look, hold on. Marcus, you and I are going to have a conversation, man. We're going to talk about some good stuff. I want you to teach me more about this Pokemon thing, and I want you to tell me when you and Lucas about to battle, because I want to know who won. Okay?
Tell him bye.
Bye.
Because it's time for you to go.
Bye, Marcus. 7.5, man. When's your birthday?
August 16th.
We're going to do something good for your birthday as long as you're good and obedient, okay? I'm going to ask your mother. If you've been good and obedient. I'm going to ask your mother if you've been good and obedient, right?
Yes.
And if you've been good and obedient, we're going to do something special for your birthday, okay?
Stop.
We're going to celebrate 8 real great, man.
I'm going to turn 8 years old.
I can't wait. I can't wait to celebrate with you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get out.
But
See
you
you, Marcus.
my TV. My TV.
The life of a mompreneur, man. This is
the life.
This is why that was important. This is why that's important. Because see, people who don't get an opportunity and understanding to see what happens in your life sometimes will marginalize the importance of how you have to budget your time for your success.
Mm-hmm.
And how much time that he needs.
It's all about balance.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So build on that. Build on the balance that you've dealt with.
Well,
and how you have to hide and sacrifice yourself.
I'm a very scheduled person, and I'm family oriented, and my son is my heart. So I make sure that he's getting everything that he needs, sometimes wants, and I just go around that. And I have a support system here that will, help me with my business. And he understands it. Sometimes he doesn't, sometimes he does. It just depends on what day it is. But I never take away from his time. Like we get that mom and son time all the time. So I make sure that he's secure and that he feels loved. And I try to wear him out so that I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And his grandparents in South Carolina get him every other weekend, which is a huge help for me. And I promote around that time the most so that I can do what I have to do, and boom, you know. And my full-time job, thankfully I work from like 7:30 to 2:30, and then after that, like, he's in karate. We're doing homeschool because this pandemic, listen, life-changing, but
Talk on
it life-changing.
Yeah.
I have to deal with his emotional, hurt. He loves school. He loves school. So him not being able to go to school and play with his friends and see his teachers really affected him. But we try to do Zoom, and he learned a new thing, riding his bike. That's our favorite.
What did you learn about him? What did you learn about your son?
I didn't realize
the schedules are all conformed.
I realized that he is a social butterfly like me. Like I realized that he loves people.
Wow.
I didn't realize how much he liked school. I didn't realize how much he looked forward to going to school. Like, it was just a routine thing. But until that was taken away, it's like, wow, oh my gosh, how am I gonna deal with this at home? What am I gonna do to fill in that void?
Right.
So it's been working. Like, I took the training wheels off his bike. There's kids in the neighborhood. They ride, they play. I'm like, social distance. No, they can't come to this house, but y'all can play outside. And he's very active. So just.
But how do you feel about it? How do you feel about what he has to deal with?
I feel bad because it's a drastic change. I feel helpless sometimes. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Sometimes, like, these teachers, they deal with art. Come get your child. Come get your child. It's tough. You know, I moved my Nana down here to live with me, and she's a huge help and a blessing because I don't know what I would do without her. You know, working and then my son not being in school. So he's here at home doing his schoolwork, and then I don't expect her to help him.
You're not at Apple Auto Sales.
Huh?
You're not at Apple Auto Sales either.
No. So I'm like,
showroom limited price. If you come in here, it's a whole different thing. You know, I don't mean to cut you off there.
You good? He's a Leo.
Yeah. He's what?
Angel said he's a Leo.
What's up, Angel? That's what all the time I didn't know.
But we're, you know, we got our little wave now. You know, when I come home, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, Lord have mercy.
Full-time teacher.
Full-time teacher. And then I got to help him, and he got to beat me up in karate. They do karate on Zoom. I got to be the instructor and help him with stuff like that. So I'm tired. Wow. I'm tired. I try to squeeze in a nap, and then I close myself in, and I'm focused on what I could do. What's my next venture? What could I do next? You know, how could I grow my business? And I've taken a lash certification class. I did that. Yeah.
Lash certification.
Yes. Lash extensions. Took that class.
Yes.
What else have I done? Oh, the teeth whitening kits. I offer that now. So little by little, like, things are expanding, and I want to be not just the tooth fairy. I want to be Charlotte's fairy. How can I help you today? What can I do to make you smile?
Right. I think that's a great question. I think that's almost the perfect marketing ploy or statement, is that question. I think that's amazing when you can make a question your marketing play.
How can I help you smile? What can I do?
Who does that? Like, what companies do that? Like, what companies have a question for their slogan?
Right. That's dope.
unless it's like, insurance related or you fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like accident, lawyer, or some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's dope. That's so dope.
Yeah.
Where did you get your entrepreneurial background?
My parents. My
Okay.
parents. My parents have always had a business. I grew up. I'm a preacher's kid. And PK all day. They had two Christian bookstores.
No way.
Yes, in Connecticut.
No way.
Yes.
Same name, two different locations.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. New Haven, New London.
It was in Stanford.
Wow.
And then
that's pretty standard. Yeah,
Darien, I think they sold it to a church, so it was inside of a church.
Oh wow, which makes sense.
It was awesome. So growing up watching my parents hustle and also working at the store, like people would wait until I came off the bus to go shopping at the bookstore. Like they're like, "Where's your daughter? We don't want to talk to you." I mean, we had not DVDs, VHS. We had, you could rent them. I knew every product in the store. I knew where everything was because I helped set it up. I painted the walls. Right. I did everything. Like my hustle comes from my parents, and they're actually launching their Salt Cave bus in Las Vegas.
What's that?
Salt Cave. You ever heard of a salt cave? Himalayan salt.
You said a bus?
A mobile salt cave.
Yeah, hold on. Because I heard you say Salt Cave bus, and I was like, well, I heard everything you said. So how does that work?
So have you ever?
What is it? I mean, can we talk about it?
Yeah, we could talk about it. Oh yeah, we could talk about it.
Okay, now I didn't know if it was patent pending or not.
No, we're good to talk about it.
Okay.
So it's mobile, and you just walk in, and the walls are Himalayan salt. The ground is Himalayan salt. There's Himalayan salt lamps on it's not finished, but it will be soon. And she's making Himalayan salt bath bombs and all kind of stuff for natural healing. She loves, natural healing. And she's like, during this time, it's important for inner healing, natural healing. And yeah, so I say you need to drive that bus over here, please. And if you want prayer, you can get prayer.
So it's based still in Connecticut, yeah?
No. They're in Vegas. Yeah.
So I think that's another conversation.
That's a whole different conversation.
But
that's where my hustle comes from. My parents, they always have.
So they in Vegas right now doing Himalayan salt buses, man.
Yep.
Y'all talking to listen. Whoever's listening live or going to look back at this, do you see how the mind cultivates? Mm-hmm. And when you're in an environment where your mind can cultivate itself, these are the things that happen. This is the fruits that fall right beside the tree. I mean, this is how it works. You are a product of your environment. Not to say that you can't change your life and your circumstances. Mm-hmm. But how important it is to create products of our environments early to where we break these cycles and see how an entrepreneur, I mean, the cars she sells do 250 miles an hour, man. So anyway, 3 years later, mm-hmm. you started the business. Mm-hmm. You link with the jeweler, so you have several different options. Mm-hmm. How do people contact you, and how do people know, potential customers know what their options are if they're not familiar at all with this market?
So my phone number is actually on my page. Like both of my pages are open. I tagged my business page. You can DM me. You can call me. Well, I prefer text because I might not answer. Text me, let me know who you are and what you're interested in, and you can ask me anything. I've had a customer, I don't know if he's still on here, Chris, he FaceTimed me, and I'm perfectly okay with it. Like, I'm available because I just want to give that great customer service. Right. And I'm just whatever questions you have, I'll answer it for you.
Right.
If you're not comfortable and you just want to see what it looks like, we can do that too. Like, put some Vaseline on the tooth, try it out. I'll throw that gem away, whatever. It is what it is. Just whatever makes that person comfortable and happy and wants to smile. So,
right.
Yeah.
So when you got into it and you saw that your mother did it and you liked it and she brought it to you, did you notice that it was, was it more of an underground thing, or was it more of a I'm late to the party?
It was more of I'm late to the party, because P. Diddy has it. He's had his for a long time. A lot of celebrities have it. But as I was doing research, I was seeing more and more people that had it. And I'm like, well, what the heck?
Right.
Where they get theirs done at? And I'm friends with the people on Instagram who has done celebrities, and I'm like, oh my God, like they go to tattoo conventions, and I'm like, that's a dream of mine one day, to go out there and put my banner up and say, how can I help you smile today?
That's
you
right.
know, what am I doing with you today?
And let me get a how can you smile. I need that T-shirt so I can put it on when I'm doing my damn.
I need to get T-shirts made. Yeah.
I wanna put it on the sleeve right here. I want to be able to say, yo, I can't make you smile today, man. Marketing, whatever. Sometimes the stupidest shit make people remember things. You know?
Right. It will.
You know what I mean? But can you explain? Well, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna pause.
Okay.
I know my next question. I'm going to give the floor to you in case it's something that you want to talk about and educate your people before I move past Shinin with it done.
Well, what time is it?
We're getting close. It's 8:55.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even draw the name. Can I draw the name real quick?
Well, of course. Hold on.
I don't even know if they're still on it. It's been an hour. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, we're having a good time. As a matter of fact, we can do. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do one. Do what you do, and we'll talk.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna draw the names. I have. There's quite a few in here. All right. Let's see who's the lucky winner. And I do want to give a special shout out to her name is Nikiva. She's all the way in Massachusetts, and she says she will drive down here and get her tooth gem done when the world opens back up. I know. What? She was like, I'm gonna live my best life, sis. I'm like, okay. So just for that, like, I will give you a tooth gem if you drive all the way down here. Like,
she drive down here, tell her I go in half with her on that.
She don't even have to pay. Like, that's crazy. You know, I
go in half with her for the reinstallment. Whatever the time. Tell her that. Tell her on behalf of Good People's Radio. We're going to donate half on the reinstall so that you don't even got to drive back down here. She can teach you how to do it. Whatever the fuck. However it works.
However it works.
If you got to drive back down here, whatever. We'll figure it out.
Oh, so my newest follower, Tanisha, the person that you...
No, Tanisha got it?
Yes, she won.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Yes. Hit me up, girl. I got you.
She's cool. Yo, Tanisha is cool. Hold on. Let me make sure. I don't know if she was in here to see she won. Hold up. She probably got back on that grind. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Tanisha also has a very phenomenal and wonderful podcast. I will post her stuff in my bio. But congratulations, Tanisha.
Congratulations.
That's so dope.
It is.
That's so dope. That's so dope. I love it. I would love to we'll talk about that later, but congratulations to everyone who participated in the giveaway and the sharing of the reposts and retweets, whatever social media platform you use to put that information back out. We thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you I'm gonna get a photo of you so you can keep building on what you wanna.
I don't know if you guys. Oh, so I'm launching a new product. Hit your sound effect. Hit your little sound effect thing. I am launching very soon, hopefully tomorrow, wireless teeth whitening kits. So um, they usually come with a wire attached to them,
Yes.
but now they won't. They'll just
Okay,
be
so
wireless.
wait. Okay, so what are the pros and cons? And let's see the box.
All right, so here's the box. Comes with the directions on the back. It's upside down. Sorry. Comes with the directions. And it can hook up to iOS, so the Apple, and it can also hook up to Android. But I found out that it will not work with Apple 11, the iPhone 11.
Really?
And I contacted the president of the company. I said, hey, what's going on? I got a few customers who have the iPhone 11 and it's not working. Luckily, they have the USB to hook up to something else. But thank you, Angel. Angel got one.
Veganese. Follow
Yep.
Veganese Charlotte right now too, y'all. She got chicken that tastes like chicken that ain't chicken, but it's so chicken.
It's so good. Okay.
So good.
But I'm like,
Vegan.
dude, what's going on?
Yeah.
We got to keep up with times. And he was like, I got good news for you. We are coming out with the wireless. So it will no longer look like this. It will just look like this, I guess. And then have like, I guess, a button on it. I don't know what they look like. But you just.
What's the process of using it? Yeah.
So 3 to 5 days. It comes with two different pins. One is mild and the other one is a little stronger. You want to use the stronger one first to see if your teeth can stand it. But
stand what? The pressure of the light or the heat, or what are we talking
about? The gel.
Okay, so it's gel that goes on. So
you twist.
Yes, because I'm clueless about what you're saying. Let's talk about it for a kindergartner, because I don't know.
Okay.
If you're using a tooth whitening, she has a tooth whitening product that she's launching tomorrow, y'all, the wireless version. She already got the wired version, which works with everything except for iPhone 11 iOS. And you can still use a USB with it. But right now, we're getting into the real shit of how this shit works. Go, baby.
All right, so you twist it up until the gel comes out, and you paint each tooth. Like you paint it, and then you just.
And you sit that in.
Now this one is the Android one. I don't have an Android, but this is like my sample one. You know, my display.
Yeah.
And it lights up bright blue. And
each application is what? How long?
16 minutes.
16 minutes each day, or twice a day, once a day?
You want once a day, 3 to 5 days. Angel said that she's seen results the first day, which I was so excited. A few customers actually, they said that they've seen results the first day, which is awesome. So if you're seeing results the first day, that means you're going to have a brighter smile by the 5th day. I do send instructions and a little pamphlet with your kit. And I sent some out to Louisiana, Virginia, Maryland. I'm worldwide, you know, it's just sending.
So do you sell, okay, so once they finish with the gel, right, they still have the hardware. You sell the refills?
I do.
Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, so how much are the refills, and how long does one 3 to 5 day tube last?
So,
because if I need to get them up front, like, do I need to get more than one refill tube up front?
No, well, it comes with 2. So you can use them both up. I wouldn't use them too much because it can, your teeth will be sensitive. It doesn't cause sensitivity, but you're putting chemicals on your tooth. So you don't want to do it all the time, but 5 days is the longest. And if you want to wait maybe 2 months later, the shelf life of this is 6 months.
Got it.
So, but you can keep your little tray, and I could order refills for you, which are like $30. But you'll have 2 gels, so it should last you for a good little while.
Because you're not applying it every day. You're not applying it every day for 2 weeks. It's gonna last you.
Right.
And it's good for 6 months. So that's what I wanted to make sure to educate the people to know what they're getting into.
Right.
And so that people ain't ODing and they doing this every day trying to create a result. They going,
Yeah.
we're going to have to get some veneers. Now we're going to have to go into the veneer business. We're going to take Shinin with a diamond to the hole.
Oh, Lord. No. I didn't want to get all into that because I'm like,
it's all about solutions. It's all about solutions, but we ain't trying to set y'all up. That ain't the type of business people we are. We ain't trying to set y'all up.
Right. Oh, and it does come with the little tooth guide so you can see your progress.
Nice.
Your progress, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's very educational.
Yeah.
Before you go, this thing's going to time out in I don't know, it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Yeah. But can you talk about you being a brand ambassador for another situation?
I'm a brand ambassador for Way to Parent.
Yes.
But my paid. I just graduated from my global Porsche brand ambassador.
No, you didn't.
I did the other day.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
People don't understand how much of a serious company it is. I'll talk to you in a second. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was certified, and then you get your global. Like there's levels.
Yeah.
There's levels, and
yes.
I'm in the middle, and they call me important. Okay, I'm important.
You are.
I'm important.
Very.
And I work at one of the greatest dealerships in Charlotte. I don't know if you've seen this, but I did film for a commercial like 2 weeks ago for Hendrick. Listen, there's so much going on. Like, there's so much going on.
Watch, hold on. That's what she's doing, man. She lapping y'all. Talk your shit, baby.
It's so much going on. God is so good, but I just prospering. I send out good vibes and I support as many people as I can when I can, because I get the love, I get the support, and it feels really good. Like from at my full-time job to my business, like it's awesome. The guys at my job support me. It's the love is amazing. But I am global certified Porsche brand ambassador, and I basically have to walk around Charlotte or wherever I go with a positive attitude and smiling and just engaging with people and letting them know, oh, you have a Porsche, or do you want one, or do you want to
not a regular conversation,
right?
It's not a regular it's the farthest thing from a regular conversation to say, have you seen the new Cayenne?
Have you seen the all electric car that we just got out? All electric. Have you seen it? You haven't.
See, you got that shit down. See, no wonder they see. You're an essential worker. You're an essential worker.
But I'm constantly talking about cars or teeth. That's why I gotta.
It's the first time I've ever heard that put together in my life.
Cars and teeth.
I've never quite heard that put together. So you know what? You're on the horn for that. I love it. I'm constantly talking about cars and teeth. That's amazing. Because the funny thing about it is everyone has their niche. Mm-hmm. Everything doesn't work for everyone, but when it works for that person, mm-hmm. it works. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I went to the Silver Spring Porsche dealership. I walked in and talked to the gentleman who owns the place. His father bought the property mm-hmm. that houses 5 different major dealerships. That's Porsche cool. Only had 3 cars in the showroom.
Wow. When you come into my dealership?
Let's talk.
Let's go.
We gotta talk over here. I need to introduce you to my mom. I need to introduce you. I need to explain. I need to tell the story for you. So because I don't want to take up your time. So let's do this. Watch this. Watch my memory. 6800 East Independence Boulevard.
Yes.
Yeah. We ain't playing when we do a Shining with the diamonds. We're not playing. We're gonna remember things and make sure my peoples get the layup. 6800 East Independence Boulevard. If you are ever in the market or know someone who is in the market who wants a nice, fine, used, or brand new, I'll let you say the name.